Yes, I did record the agent training yesterday, so I can send you a copy of that once it's all ready to go. I'll send a copy of both and then you can distribute it to whoever. Okay, so let's get started. So I am Danielle and I'm the Program and Facilities Coordinator here at BDAR. And I'm very excited to go over some SentriLock training with you. We are going to cover a bunch of different topics here, more geared towards the admin staff in the office. So let's get started here. So why we use SentriLock is because it is the most safe and secure option for your the agents in the office for their listings. The agents get a notification when people are coming and going from the listing, and it just makes it a lot easier to keep track of who's going in, who's going out, and instead of them just giving out a code to whoever to open the lockbox. I wanted to go over the reciprocal agreement we have. So that means that if someone is calling in from any of these boards listed to have a showing at one of the listings, they don't need anything further. So they don't need a one-day code. They don't need Sentry Connect access. You simply just put them in your, however you schedule your showings, and they can go and open their lockbox, the lockbox with their app on their phone. So those are the boards there. So I can send a copy of that to you guys so you have it. So we'll just dive on in here, get out of this. And we will go right into the app here. So this is your home screen of your Sentry key. I'm using one of the admin staffs from one of the offices to kind of show, because obviously I don't have any listings. So everything here, you can find everything that you would possibly need. One thing I want to go over first is the reports here. So I know sometimes the brokers, they want to know what's going on with the listings, how many lockboxes you have, how many lockboxes are on listings. So you can always look here and you can just download, and it just comes up a nice PDF, and it's pretty labeled nice, and you can see who owns the lockbox, where the lockbox is, and you can kind of do an office audit that way. There's a bunch of different things you can find in there, so you can play around with that and figure out things from there. We're going to go through how to add a listing. So this is only in the case of if there's an exclusive, or if the agent puts a lockbox on the listing before it's on the matrix system. So you simply just fill out all the little, how they're highlighted here, the little boxes here. So you would just go here, select who it is, the MLS number if there is one, but you shouldn't need that if you're just doing an exclusive. Then you type in the address of whatever it is, city, all that, save changes, and then it's in there. Another fun feature here, agent teams. So in order for, let's say that all the lockboxes are in the broker's name, the team members need to be added to both the brokers and their own. So it has to go both ways. As you'll see here, I'll show you this person. You can see that they are a team member of that. So now John would have access to Jeff's lockboxes. So that means that on their app, they have access to all the lockboxes that they have in the office. So to add someone to a team, you simply click add team member. You would select here, you would pick who you want, submit changes, and then a team member of so-and-so, submit changes, and then save. But then you want to do the opposite. So then you want to put Ryan in this field and Jeff in this field so that they can see each other's lockboxes. Any questions so far? Oh, I see one from Mark. Okay. I'm going to answer your question a little bit, Mark, because I can go over that. So the next thing we're going to go through is Sentry Connect. So Sentry Connect is an app for out-of-town agents. You really want to start using Sentry Connect instead of the one-day codes. I know that some of the out-of-town agents kind of give a hard time, but it's very easy. If they can download any app on their phone, like Instagram or Facebook, they can download Sentry Connect. It really is the most secure option for the listings, and it's the best practice, absolutely, hands down. We also made a little cheat sheet of how to download Sentry Connect. So I'm happy to send that over to your office as well. And then you can just send them the quick PDF saying, here, this is easy. It's literally 3 steps. And then they never have to bother you for a one-day code again. So it makes it a lot nicer and easier. So to do that, you're going to hit, so you're going to be under here, you're going to hit Sentry Connect and then grant Sentry Connect access. You're going to put in the person's email address there. You're going to select the lockbox and the list, like the listing. These can be sorted. So if you have a specific, you can sort everything by serial number, location, whatever your preference is, or if you know who it is, you can type that. So you can type in whose it is and it comes up. So then after you do that, you're going to select the start time and the end time for it. So it makes it nice and easy, and then grant access. And so they're going to get an email that walks them through how to download the app and that they have access between 10 and 11 on October 22nd. So that is a really great feature. So I would really highly recommend using the Sentry Connect access. Next, we'll go through the one-day codes. So the few different things. So the one-day codes are they're not the most secure option. And we really try to discourage using them, but we understand that it happens and there's some people who don't want to download anything. So one-day codes are here. So again, main menu, view one-day codes or add one-day codes. So if you view the one-day codes, you can see which one-day codes have been generated. And then you can go add one-day code right in here. So you're going to select the lockbox or the property, whatever it is. Go here. And then we can select the property, submit changes. What happened here? All right, give me a second here. Okay, yeah, so you're going to select the property, submit changes, and then you're going to set the date that it's valid for. So they're only valid for 24 hours, and after they've been opened, they only have an hour, and then it expires after the hour it's been open. With Sentry Connect, is there a margin of error if they go beyond the 1 hour limit? That is a great question, Mark. I'm not 100% sure. I don't believe so. And you could always just quickly in your app or at the front desk, you can grant the Sentry Connect and you can change, like if the agent calls you and they can't get in, you can quickly adjust that in your app. And I'll go through the app as well. I know that you guys don't really use it, but I'll just briefly go through it at the end here. Okay, so the next thing we want to go through is listings as well. So if we go to listings here, and we want to take let's say the agent took the lockbox off the property and they forgot to hit remove on theirs. So you just simply go in here, sorry. Sorry, so you're going to go under lockboxes and you're going to pick the one that it is on the property. And then you're just going to hit remove from listing, and then it'll take it off the listing, and then the agent doesn't have to worry about it anymore. So that's pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. One thing I wanted to go over is just little tips and tricks. If the agent has, if they're asking you dead battery or anything like that, on the lockboxes. You can get them to come into the office here, or you can give me a call or whatever, and we can always get a jump start out to you. So there's a little tab here, and we have little jump start kits. So if they are saying, oh, the lockbox is dead on my thing, don't call SentriLock, don't do any of that. Give me a call and we can get it off the property for you. I've had to go out to properties and take it off because they just didn't work or whatever the issue is. Okay. And so Mark's question earlier was, at condos, for example, where there are multiple boxes, agents seem to have the ability to open any box by hitting the enter key. Is it possible to only allow confirmed agents and times access? So short answer is no. So what we have been saying for condos is to put some sort of differentiator on your lockbox. So a sticker, a ribbon, anything like that. And we can, then you can tell the agent, hey, my box has the pink ribbon on it, use that one. Also make sure that when you're going to do showings, you're confirming the serial number and everything like that. So now we'll just go over a brief little overview of the app, just so if anyone in your office needs a hand, then you're ready to help them as they need it. Just gonna get my phone here. Okay. So we have the app here. They should have already set up their password and PIN to log into their app. The app is pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to use. So everything that you would need is in this little hamburger menu here. This is where you can see my lock boxes, and you can do everything that you can also do on the website, you can do here. So this is where you can do release the shackle. So then you'd hit the enter box on the thing, on the lockbox thing. I haven't had enough coffee yet. You're gonna put in the PIN, release shackle, and then you just hit okay again. And you're gonna hear the motor go, and then you're good to take off the shackle. You wait for the motor to reset, and then you can put the shackle back in. And this is where you can assign to a property. So you can assign right here. So if you are being sent out to go put the lockbox on, you can do this as well. So you would just assign to the property and hit done. Confirm, assign to region, just go through the prompts, and then it's successfully done and it's assigned to the property. Next thing you can do is assign or unassign from the property. So we can go in here and we can unassign what we just assigned, or vice versa. You can go in, let's say they put it on the property, and you can go in and you can assign it back to the property. Done. Next in here, you can do the grant Sentry Connect access right from in here. So the agents have the ability to do this themselves if they so choose. You're going to click the property, again, select the date range, type in the person's email address, and grant access. Put in your PIN, grant access. Done. So, and then we're gonna do, so this is, you don't really need to worry about any of the rest of the stuff. It's not really a huge deal, but you can do the one-day codes again as well, the same way you did the Sentry Connect. Also on the agent's home screen is this message tab. So this is where the messages will come up that someone has gone in their property and that sort of thing. And then to simply open the lockbox is very easy. You're on your home screen like this. You hit enter. And doesn't like when I'm in here for too long. So you hit enter and then it'll get, and then put in your PIN and open lockbox. And then you just wait for the motor to reset as well, and then it should be good to go. So is there anything that has been a source of pain for the admin staff and whatever is causing, we know a lot of the technical side and the backup and the agent side, but I haven't heard too much feedback from the admin. So I would love to take this opportunity to learn what you guys need and what you support from us and what you need from us. So now's your chance. It does not have to be SentriLock related either. Can you please review how to assign it to a listing that's not on MLS yet? Absolutely. Okay. Let's go through that. So you're going to be on your screen here. You're going to go add listing. You're going to pick whoever the agent is. Submit. And then you're going to type in the address here. So 123 Test Street, Barrie, save changes. And then it's in there. And then as soon as it's on MLS, the system recognizes and matches the two addresses and puts in the MLS address for you. Does that help? For out-of-town agents that require Sentry Connect access, can that process be automated with the confirmation or manual only? Yeah, so it is manual only, so it kind of depends on what your front desk does when they're booking showings. But yeah, it is a manual process. Okay. We had an issue with an agent not being able to access the property through the Sentry Connect app, even though they were given access. This is a common glitch. I haven't had that happen too much. So it might have just been maybe their phone wasn't up to date or something to that effect. Oh, Chelsea, I just saw, and then assigned to the lockbox. Okay, so once the listing is saved in here, you can go lockboxes, pick your lockbox that you're using. Where is that? Sorry. It's the wrong. That one's not assigned yet. Hold on. So, let's go to this one here. So then you're going to click the lockbox that you need and you're going to select, and then the one that you created, even if it's not on MLS, will pop up here and you can select it, submit changes, and then save. Any other questions, comments? How has it been for you guys? Has it been a headache? Has it been easy? What can we do to make it easier for you guys? I'm happy to send out the cheat sheet for the out-of-towners. We made it very, user-friendly and easy. So I'll send that PDF over to you guys and then you can just send it off to them. And it's nice and easy for you. Is there anything else you wanted me to go over? Any questions? I'm happy to answer anything. And I'm going to put my email address in the chat here, Danielle@bdar.ca, and you can always email me and I answer pretty quick if an agent needs more lockboxes or if you need some one-on-one training or if you want to know something specific. And if that's everything for now, I hope everyone has a great day. I hope it didn't go too quick. If there's anything specific you need, again, please email me. And I hope you have a great day.